Accidents happen every day. We're human, things happen. We were at dinner the other night and witnessed a wreck of a good friend of ours who pulled out in front of someone. We ran over to the car to see what was going on, and thank goodness a paramedic just happened to be driving by, stopped, and started immediately treating this one little family that was in the car. Those things don't happen every day, but when they do, you really need to be prepared. I was at the range the other day, and one of my buddies fell and cut his arm really bad. We were able to treat it, but we weren't expecting some kind of problem. But when you do a lot of shooting or you're outside and doing things very active, having a medical kit that can take care of things is important. And so we're going to take a look today at the Coyote Tactical Solutions med kits. And there are two different styles that we're going to show today. And I think these are pretty cool. They're low drag, they're low snag, and they have really high quality gear already outfitted, or you can buy just the pouch. Now there's the RAK, which is the Rapid Action Kit, and then there's the MMK, which is the Mission Modular Kit. And we're going to take a look first at the RAK. It's a little bit more simple than the MMK. The pouch system is what really sets this little kit apart. It's really narrow, it's really thin, and it's just great for your tactical gear. It's small package, so you can put it on your belt, you can put it on your vest, your plate carrier, or in your truck. And it takes up little room. It's really small. It's a 500 denier ballistic nylon. It comes in a number of colors. This is actually their woodland. And they also have, of course, the multicam Coyote Black OD. So you have some different choices. There's a large hook and loop field, 3 by 4 inches here for your medical patches, which this is one of my patches that I put on here. You can put whatever you want. I think it's really important to identify your med kits because you may not be able to identify your med kit, and someone that comes up to help you in case of a bad situation can immediately see it. Also, there's a small little field right here to put blood type, things like that. There are actually 2 YKK zippers, and the great thing about that is you can pull down this way to open up the kit. You have MOLLE attachments on the back with malice clips. Now the RAK also has a 1-inch strap here that comes out. It's a loop. You're able to use this as a handle. Just gives you some more options. Also on the RAK, it's open in the back, so you can run a belt or different things to be able to wear this horizontally. Of course, you have the malice clips, so you can wear it vertically. So it just gives you a lot of different options. Of course, this little loop tucks away real nicely behind that MOLLE panel. There's a grommet in the bottom, of course, in case moisture gets into the kit itself. So very well thought out just on the outside. Now the MMK or Mission Modular Kit, one of the biggest differences between this and the RAK is that there is a pouch in the back where you can put a magazine. Of course, I have an AR magazine here. It's a Magpul PMag. In this one, I have an AK PMag. And it's not just for magazines. You can also put tourniquet, cat tourniquets back there, or different items according to what you're doing. If you want something really easy to get to, flashlight, knives, multi-tool, whatever you're looking for, especially when you're out in the field. One of the great things about the magazine, though, capability, of course, it has the shock cord here, and you can untie it to where you can adjust it, or you can just remove it altogether. But one of the great things about this is it takes up less real estate for an extra magazine. One of the things about a plate carrier or battle belt is that you only have a limited amount of space around your waist or on your plate carrier. And so this gives you an extra magazine, but also with the med kit out front, which of course med kits are important to get to immediately. Your typical IFAK or trauma kit usually comes in a pouch something like this, which is considerably larger than the Coyote Tactical Solutions setup. Even with the mag pouch in the back, of course, if you have your mag in it, it does make it a little deeper, but not really a whole lot, but it sure does save a lot of room on your belt. Here's a US Grunt Gear tactical belt system, and you can see that it'll ride either horizontally this way, or you can actually turn it to more of the vertical position. But it does make a really nice trim package, and it fits right on your belt really nice. This is just going through the back loops of the RAK. Kind of like on a backpack. Here I've got a Maxpedition Typhoon, kind of a small backpack. I can attach this to the side, or I can put it onto the back wherever I have a preference. And this gives you a lot of attachment points, and with the malice clips, you really can put this about anywhere. The RAK and the MMK are sold separately as just the pouch, but you can get this with the upgraded kit. One of the things that they're getting ready to release is one of the quick detach, Velcro, or hook and loop pouches where you can just rip it off. That's coming. But we're going to go ahead and open up the pouch. Of course, the YKK zippers, bring them down. It opens into like a clamshell, so you're able to really get this open and get to the gear you need. Of course, first thing you see is the surgical tape. One of the things I like about the way this is set up is it actually has the shock cord through it. So you can pull your tape off and yet retain it with your pack. If you need to take it off, of course, you can just untie it or cut it if you have to and be able to use this separately. And in the back here we have some of the 4-inch Israeli bandages. These have become a really popular, very high quality bandage system. This is for emergency hemorrhaging control bandage. It's really great. It really absorbs a lot, and of course full instructions are on the back. This is an excellent product, and that's one of the things about this kit, that it does have all top-notch products. Of course, the elastic bands here allow for being able to add extra things to the kit to suit your needs. Also have the cat tourniquet right here. Of course, this is well known, and tourniquets there for a time kind of fell out of favor, but now they are big time. They've saved a lot of lives on the battlefield, saved a lot of limbs on the battlefield. And so having a cat tourniquet or any kind of tourniquet system really is critical, especially if you're into guns, because weapons can discharge, there can be negligent discharges, and so it's really important to have this available to you, leg or arm. There's a pair of nitrile gloves right here, and this not only protects you, but it also protects the person that you may be treating. One of the things about it, you get your hands dirty, you get it really, especially when you're outdoors, especially when you've been in real serious activity, and having these gloves can be important to keep the infection out of your wound. We also have a nasal airway tube right here, and this also comes with some of the lubricating jelly, which you need to add to the tube once you start to insert it into the nose. And this is in case there's some kind of obstruction and you need to get air to the patient. This can be done either with them conscious or unconscious. One of the problems when someone's unconscious, their tongue goes to the back of their mouth. So this is a definite great item to have in here. We also have Z-Fold combat gauze, which is excellent. This is to stop traumatic bleeding. And we also have Fox chest seals, front and back. And this is really important in case there is a puncture to the lungs. This does contain 2 chest seals, and it does seal the chest off. So this is a very high quality chest seal. So this is going to give you all the tools you need to treat a traumatic injury. One of the things that I would highly recommend, though, is for you, once you buy a pack like this, is not just to leave it, is to look it over, already get a good idea of what you need to do. There are a lot of different demonstrations on YouTube, and you can go and read a lot of things about how to take care and use these effectively, and that is really important. It could be your child, it could be your spouse, it could be your best friend. You really want to be ready if you need this. Now the price on the pouches themselves, the RAK or Rapid Action Kit, is $39.99. It does include the malice clips. The MMK or Mission Modular Kit, which has the pouch in the back for your magazine or cat tourniquet, runs $43.99. Now this is just the pouch themselves. Now adding the medical kit to the pouch with the standard MMK is $168.99, and then with the RAK it's $164.99. So it's around about $130 for the materials inside for your medical kit. Some guys may say, wow, that's a lot of money, 160 bucks. But here's the deal. If you ever need this, it's going to be priceless. It's going to be like gold. You can save someone's life, and that's really what these kits are all about. Yeah, they are for treating light wounds if you have to. But one of the big kickers is if someone is really in a serious critical situation, you can treat them, and that may be the difference in life and death before you get them to professional emergency medical personnel or hospital. And the great thing is, having this on yourself, you can treat yourself, your friends, your family, whoever. So really, having a kit like this is super cheap insurance to be able to save a life. Now you can find these at CoyoteTacticalSolutions.com. I'll have a link down below. Of course, Coyote Tactical Solutions prides themselves in offering products made in the USA. All these pouches are made Most of this gear is, of course, the Israeli bandage, which is a top-of-the-line product, which I'm glad to add this to the kit. All these products are made right here in the USA. And especially with pouches, it's hard to find those that are made in the US. But the quality's there, the stitching is done really well, and with all the features, I think this is an excellent way to add this to your truck, your tactical gear, and just have it on hand at all times. Coyote Tactical Solutions med kits, thumbs way up. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. With many of the trauma. So this is going to give you all the tools necessary. Now these are going. So this is going to give you all the tools that you need to treat. It fits in a vertical position. You can, of course, turn it to fit in the more of the horizontal. Okay, hold on, it's vertical. All right.